It's been a hot minute, but today we're returning back to the Infinite Upgrade Monkey mod. There's a version I haven't covered that got updated several months ago by the original creator, Laz, that has a ton of new features such as mutators, a new UI, bunch of custom weapons, and so on. And so hopefully we're gonna have a fun time checking it out over on Dark Path here. I've changed the game mode to be ABR just to spice things up. Anyway, drop down this monkey for free, and we get a free weapon to start as well. As you see, there's some custom ones, such as a Buccaneer 4th path called Ripper. Not sure how gimmicky I want this to be, so I might start with some basic upgrades. And here you'll see, these are the mutators. There's a chance that every weapon can have them, and it's basically a little buff like Pierce. Only I don't need Pierce on Glue, so we'll just go for an Intense Magic and begin the run. And so this Infinite Upgrade Monkey will wield that said weapon, Intense Magic. It's kind of struggling to round 3, so we should probably get our next weapon. And that's why it's called the Infinite Upgrade Monkey, because you buy all your upgrades on this one tower. Next up, we've got an Incendiary Bomb. The Mutator is seeking weapons, but a bomb doesn't need to seek. Quincy does 20% damage. I think I'll just, again, pick it to keep it not as gimmicky for now. But later, we'll check out those other custom towers. Alright, we need Camo Pronto, so next weapon. Do any of these see Camo? I don't think so. The Ice has a mutator of damaging nearby balloons with that, but yeah, I don't think any of these are that. I'll pick this one because it's at 3-star. By the way, just for some more context about the Infinite Upgrade Monkey, I made several videos several months ago in the modded BTD playlist where I checked out a branched version of the Infinite Upgrade Monkey that had much different UI and different stats and whatnot. So if you missed those, then I recommend you check them out. Now, on top of Camo, we need lead. And let's just get the Incendiary Bomb that has 4 stars. I was too late. That's my bad. Well, that's cool. The Incendiary Bomb, as expected, also adds Napalm. Might be a little bit overkill, because again, we're still gonna die to Camos. And if I guess I can't beat Camos, then F it. I'll just drop down Geraldo in the back to be safe and then get a Camo Pot, because who knows how long it'll take to get a Camo. Oh, but remember, they nerfed the Camo Pot to only be 5 rounds, so there's some rounds where I won't have it. That's really bad. Okay, one more weapon, and hopefully it's a Camo. I don't think so. 2 of these 3 are modded. The middle one has a true Sun God Mutator that does what? Every 5 shots shoots a huge Sunball that deals more damage. Alright. We'll check that out even though there was a rare that I missed. And if you can squint your eyes, or look carefully, you can see a true Sun God Beep come out, indeed, every 5th shot. No idea what the stats of that are, but if it's the same as a true Sun God attack, then that would be pretty nutty for this early on. So it appears I am dying, not just to Camos, but literally everything now. What is going on? We gotta upgrade these weapons then. So for only 250, we can get some of these stats here. This being percentage based on everything makes a lot more sense, and I like it. Now, of these, I think the one to the right looks the best. 7.5% damage and 10% pierce. Really? Just for, again, the damage. Although, there was some that made more money. I don't think that applies to popping balloons, though. Ooh, I don't know how much 10% damage really helps us, though. Because that's every 1 in 10 shots doing +1 damage, if you think about it that way. Better off getting a better weapon, and man, this is actually a tougher game mode than that with this monkey than I thought. I'm gonna chalk it up to this version being a little bit more balanced, so I guess more fun that way. So we have no idea if I'll make it out alive or not, and it actually seems like I'm not gonna make it out alive. I do not have a Camo Pot for Camo Leads next round, so it's GG. Wait, I lied, it's not Camos, but oh god. Let's just get the Ripper, dang it. I saw a farm. Really want to take it, but we are struggling badly right now. Camo Leads on 30. I quickly realized that run was getting too scuffed, so quickly take 2. We add Quincy and Monkey Ace. And just like that, we're back to where we left off with a much healthier 2-2-0-0 farm setup. Issue is I'm still very reliant on Geraldo's Camo because I still only have the Ninja Shuriken. So let me see what I want to do for round 30 here. Quickly, you know what? I give up. Because if I spend 1k on a new weapon and it fails to be the right upgrade, then I die. And just heads up, this is for all Ancient Monkey versions, Infinite Upgrade Monkey versions, but once you die, all your upgrades reset, or if you try to retry your last round, you end up cooking yourselves. I'll just have that at a Spike Factory, god. Not having camo is really annoying. ABR do be like that. Now we gotta prepare for an F-mob too in a couple rounds. I think the right side one gives us the most mutators, so I think I'd rather have that, right? 6% all stats or extra cash. Again, I'm pretty sure extra cash only applies to the Ancient Monkey itself, which currently isn't making money. So I cannot go for that. Okay, we finally got camo with Psy, but this is very, very inefficient camo. So what used to be the case was that buying stronger weapon stats would be so good that you just spend a couple of them and you suddenly get 5 times damage because the additive damage buffs are insane. I think without that, we might struggle in the mid-game. Now, I haven't opened up this extra panel on the right side. It's very simple. I think I'll spend a little bit for some extra luck right now. I should have gotten that a lot earlier when I had an easy time. So my previous 5 upgrades would have had a bit more luck, but okay, enough yap. We need some Moab damage. This is a Whirlwind Incendiary Bomb, but that is not utility, just extra damage. I'm actually not sure if these mutators are for all weapons or just that specific weapon. But we have enough for 2 more. And the overdrive is great. But is it in the right spot? Or should I go AP Dark instead? Decisions. I think I have to just go AP Darts, man. Like, that tack spot is just not it. A stronger weapon? Range would be nice, but I think I just need to pick the one that gives damage. So 4.7% there. Another new weapon before things go in, and we got a Firecracker. Tack Shooter, 4th Path. Alternatively, a crossbow on the left side will give us, ooh, a +1 damage from all sources. And exploding on impact. Nah, let's just YOLO it. Firecracker for the win. One more stronger weapon. And it'll have to be this one. Damage and less attack interval, which is attack speed, by the way. Well, here goes nothing. If we lose, then that's okay. We'll just have to work with new continue money, which is kind of cheesy, but hey, what can you do? Seems like I'm a bit overkill, and I prepared well. So good to see. And I think those bombs shooting out is from the Firecracker, right? Because it's shooting in the way normally a attack shooter would. Pretty good, but again, be nice to have it hover over the track. I haven't bought any new upgrades since round 40 because it handled it so well, so I was able to get away with some greed with a Monkey Town. The only buff I'll give to it outside of the Ancient Monkey itself is the Jungle Drums, but that's enough. Oh, also, camo. Turns out that's still an issue too. I need to find a D-camo weapon, don't I? None of these are camo, but I think, Etienne? Sure. This one has the True Sun God Mutator, and the drones are a good single target. Hydra Rocket Pods is what we're looking for, eh? This Mutator gives extra Pierce. I'm pretty sure it's on the weapon only, otherwise that would be too broken. The fact that the mutators are stronger than the stronger weapon upgrades itself. Yeah, this is good. Hydra Rocking attack balloons a lot earlier, a lot bigger than what the range is indicated here. So good head start. Now to spend some money on more luck up to 25%. And then a Bernie stuff. And then, sure, another Camo Sai. We've yet to explore any abilities, and that's because it's $5,000, but I'll take a gander at it now. And we only have one to choose from. Granted, a tech tier for 5k, if you do the math, it's definitely worth it. Granted, you don't get the tech tier itself, so it's actually not worth the $40,000 it costs, but actually, yeah, now I think about it, it's pretty fair. If you pay for just the nuke ability alone that has a long cooldown, then I would say 5,000 is approximately its value. Oh, 63 here. It's okay, Hydra Rocket Pod has got us. Now, the way abilities work is that you can actually upgrade them manually, so if you want to get an anti-balloon, then you can do that for 70k, but you don't get the tower with it, so I actually think that's not worth it. Anyway, new weapon, seeing how... Oh, I'm dead. Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad. I have to press continue here. Retrying last round again will reset all of Ancient Monkey. I forgot that the ABR round had a camo Saram wave, which I definitely was not prepared for. Now, we'll pick up this 5 out of 5 White Hot Spike on the left side. With, again, 6% on all stats. Another weapon, I think we got super lucky with Churchill. He has gotten, I think, all of the mutators. What the hell, Guess we'll take a gander at all of them, huh? More range, less attack speed, or more attack speed, 2 of them. More debuff strength, geez, literally everything. We'll get you then, and yeah, since you see that the range indicator of an Asian monkey is not that big itself, that means that all of those stats are for the weapon only. And you should probably see Churchill. The Churchill attack shoot him much earlier with all that bonus range. We got our first legendary on round 65. Crossbow Master will have Aura Mutator and more range. So rough early game, but I think the lack of good stat bonuses is offset by the fact that, you know, a lot of weapons have mutators, which doesn't fully cancel out the advantage or disadvantage. But it's enough that I feel like we've officially snowballed. And now we'll go for this panel upgrade. For 125k, you get all of these. TLDR, just a lot of good stuff, so we'll get that whenever we have that much. 125k right in time for round 80, the final round of ABR. Let's get it. We can get a nice sleek UI upgrade as well as everything reset cost-wise. So let's get stack some weapons, shall we? How about a D-Breath? How about a Wall of Fire? And how about a Stun Avatar on the left side that gives us setting Bloons on fire? And now I think we've officially outscaled the difficulty of ABR. So I think from this point on, these farms are giving us too much of an advantage. So I'll get rid of them because of the fact that, I mean, technically this Monkey Town is already giving us a lot of money. And we can only now work with the income from new weapons, which I'm actually surprised. How have I yet to find one in so long? We have 4 to choose from, but still nothing. How about again? Nope. Got a Spike Balls, which I guess count as camo, so it's something. I suppose we could buy an extra weapon slot for 50k for higher chances. And so now, no camo here. Or sorry, no farm, but this is a farm. Banana Stock, this is a farm 4th path. I have no idea what this does, but I mean, at the very least, it should make money. Waiting for the money counter. I'm not seeing anything though, other than, okay, there's the 470. I'm seeing some error messages in my console though, so that is slightly concerning. So this farm upgrade looks to be end of round cash only, and it's about $400. Pretty good for just 2,500. Oh, DDTs, I almost died there. I still don't have, again, D camo, which is going to be an issue. So let's see if we get anything. I'll get utility with mob glue, I guess, but it's still not camo. And Super Monkey freezes balloons, I guess. I'll take it. But yeah, I can't believe it. How do I not have any D camo yet? I gotta get income here. I gotta get more money here. And I gotta get more money. Sorry, so no sub-commander. We have enough damage. I'll get the Omega Beacon. I don't think that's camo detection, but it's a village. A custom village. Alright, since I can't find camo for now, I just have to keep giving camo pots, which is fine. Now draw the last 10 rounds, and we have enough to keep perma camo 1 tower, but I really don't want to rely on that. Feels kind of cheap. Not as cheap as Jerry Fire Cheese, am I right, folks? Also, we're lacking damage. Hero leak into round 91 there. I think because the frozen of the Sewer Monkey actually nerfs a lot of our towers, because they don't have MIB on it, which is dangerous. I don't have a lot of time to analyze the exact stats and which one's best, so I'll quickly choose one that looks good. This one seems to give a little bit of everything. Oh, this one's an easy choice. Ability cooldown rate, less attack speed, and more damage. This is huge. It's like 30% more damage if you, or DPS if you do the math on that. Another one, and another legendary with Pierce, cooldown, and lifespan. It's actually not that good, but you cannot skip a legendary. And then lastly, more damage on the right side, 15% approximately. And now, are we good at defending? Seeing those FDTs? I believe so. In advance to round 98, 3 more weapons. I think Tax Zone is a no-brainer. Sentry Champion is a no-brainer. And a Mobile Limb is a no-brainer. They made it pretty easy for us by giving us all of those legendaries. So, now watch as we shouldn't need the Sewer Monkey ability to defend this round, right? Oh no. Looks kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. If I see anything leaking through, just yep, I gotta use it. Wow. That was a clutch tech terror. I think seeing that, let's get some abilities. Snowstorm would be some good utility, I would say. IMF loan's not money, so no. We don't need to take loans, even if they're interest-free. Come to think of it, how generous of the monkey bank to be giving out interest-free loans. Crazy stuff. Bad is good. Oh, but there's an F bad this run. Okay, quickly. I don't think we have enough, seeing how slow that was. So thankfully we got an Avatar Wrath. I got time because it's taking its sweet time to roll in. So this one for 6.7k gets us that, and one more weapon I can afford. I'll just make money with Marketplace. And this ought to do it, right? Yep, 1000 DPS I think should add up quick enough. Yeah? I might actually need to use the, yeah, I'm gonna have to use Tech Tier ability for the insides. I don't trust FDTs in this small amount of time. Or Snowstorm, wait. Pop, please. Nope, nope, Snowstorm doesn't work. The Snowstorm is a non-camo one for a moment. I also might die here. No. Wow, I actually can't believe I couldn't beat round 100. That's insane, but in a way, I'm glad it kind of humbled me because it's been too easy of a ride, again, since that mid-game. We have a little bit extra money from the continue, so I'll use that for some stronger weapons. Which one's good here? Honestly, the third one, I think. Rare over epic. Try again. Oh, I see the issue. No camopod, so that's why DDTs were getting through. Maybe I can beat it without the Tech Tier ability this time. Tech Tier is so important to not let anything leak, but I think I still have to use it. Nope, nope, I don't. Great, okay. Snowstorm now? Wow, that did not slow it down at all. Snowstorm again. And boom. And I used it half a second too slow. God, I'm trash. On the bright side, we got ourselves an exotic that gives MIB, MIB, MIB. Seems a little bit excessive there, but I will... No, don't take it, don't take it. You're to get a MIB on the left side with Legendary, so just get that. Anyway, just use it early this time, or save the Snowstorm for that. I honestly didn't even need it, but better safe than sorry. Oh god. And not long after, on round 103, I think we're dead here. Yeah. I used my Tech Tier ability, and that was the end of me. Now, I could just use Infinite Continues, but that wouldn't be any fun, would it? So, I'm gonna say to myself, next death, it's GG. Because I can't just keep sloppily playing and, you know, getting out of it just by spending money. Doesn't feel right that way. So, thankfully, the Bomb Blitz will give me a little bit of survival wiggle room. I think I'd rather prefer a Sun Avatar here. And then finally, yes, we've got a Paragon. A Goliath Doom Ship, I think should be good. Granted, the Doom Ship is a circle path, and that cannot be changed no matter what. And for a strength boost, we'll do 8.7 damage. And let's see how much the Goliath Doom Ship helps me. Well, it seems like a lot. It's global range and it's got Seeking Attack, so now it beats 103 without Bloons even getting a range. Okay. Seeing that, I think it makes perfect sense to say next death is last death. Because this will likely survive me at least 10, 20, 30 rounds. Can't change this car bomb either, but thankfully the track is in the middle, kinda. After Doom Ship, I pick up Banana Plantation, Supernova Bomb Shooter 4th Path, Flavor Trades, BRF, Grandmaster Ninja, Flying Fortress, Marketplace, and Super Mines. Yes, I skipped out on a lot of potential good damage, but hey, the money will be worth it in the long run. Geez, where were these upgrades when I needed it 10 rounds ago? I guess I just didn't have the money, or rather, I was just at the cusp of unlocking these godly Paragons. IDK if this is the case in normal vanilla gameplay, but today I learned that the Flying Fortress rotates faster than the Goliath Doom Ship, and by quite a substantial margin, it seems. In case you're wondering where all the money went because I didn't buy any upgrades, well, I decided to foolishly put a lot into luck. Now, it's getting too expensive, 115k for the next, so I think we have to stop at 85% and top up with at least 5 more weapons. So, Permacharge, Sub-Commander, Mobilim, BRF again, and I'm just gonna go with Apex Plasmaster because this map has walls and it's better, even though that was an interesting 4th path. Okay, I kind of forgot. But round 140 in Aviator does not have an F-pad. No, it's right on top of it. My bad. I forgot for a second. Also, why am I not seeing balls from Apex? Hello? Oh, God. I'm gonna have to use that car bomb there to squeeze by. My guess is it bugged out again. Unlucky, but what can you do? Quickly, we'll buy some stronger debuffs. I'm not even gonna look, because that F-pad was getting awfully close on the first go-around. And I don't have car bomb for this part. So I gotta time my tech terror for a good time. And, oh God. Freeze? Ooh, I was so close. If the new weapons don't work though, especially the Apex, then I think we can only delay the inevitable for so long. I think the stats might at least be working though. Yep, I'm testing again, and I ended up buying a Balloon Crush last round, but I'm not seeing any knockback on anything, so I think all new weapons are officially dead, done for. And I guess that forced an end, and oh, I ended up dying. I think to bad insides, and I didn't even realize it, but solid run from the Ancient Monkey, the, I would say, more balanced version, which is definitely fun in a lot of ways, and there's still a lot more to discover. So if you would like to see some more Ancient Monkey action, let me know. Otherwise, once again, if you missed previous Ancient Monkey Infinite Upgrade Monkey showcases, click here.